You might remember these marbles. They were on the track a couple weeks ago when they were fighting the Marvids. Welcome everyone, I'm Alex B, the proud commentator of M&H Racing. And it looks like the Marvids are back again and will be challenging our 8 competitors. There's one Marvid who actually turned out to escape our warehouse and he's now running in the stands. If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe and ring that bell. We post new races every Friday. And it looks like Tidal Wave's going to be getting the lead. The marbles are stuck with debris that the janitors seem to have forgotten to clean. This isn't looking good, folks, but it looks like the race will still have to go on. Seahorse now in the lead, followed by Biohazard. And we have Dark Blaze and Thunder coming down. Icebreaker now just coming off of funnel number 1. He's been struggling with -4 points, but today we'll see if he'll make a comeback. And Dark Blaze now getting the lead into funnel number 3. Phantom and Biohazard now actually battling him out right now. And Biohazard looks like he's got the lead. No, it's going to be taken away by Tidal Wave. On the marbles battling it out, Phantom getting a nice hit there, followed by Thunder. And we have Icebreaker coming down 4th. And what's this? Icebreaker now looks to have the inside most corner, but just gets robbed of the lead. And Thunder will be triggering the Marvid release. And we have the Marvids now in funnel number 1. Some of them just already getting into funnel number 2. And Dark Blaze now further down looks to be getting the slight edge now. And I think, yes, he's going to be getting it down the green path, followed by Phantom. Man, Icebreaker, you can tell he is beyond determined to get the top spots in today's race. And he's going to be 3rd down those green paths, followed by Tidal Wave. Barely just skimming the edge on Phantom and is able to pass Dark Blaze, and I think he might have the slight edge. And he's battling Phantom to get that spot. Now Dark Blaze, and Dark Blaze is going to be getting the lead into that final stretch. You can see there in our second cam. And the Marvids, ooh, they look to be almost taking out Winding Wind, but Winding Wind able to keep his cool and stay ahead of the Marvids. Remember, even if you're beaten by just one Marvid, you will be losing 1 point. But it looks like they were caught up to Winding Wind. Back in front, we have Phantom getting 1st place. Icebreaker battling Thunder, and he's going to be getting a comfortable 2nd. That'll definitely break him out of the negative. Thunder 3rd. We have Biohazard coming down 4th, and I think Tidal Wave is going to be getting a good 5th place, just barely beating out the Marvids. Winding Wind is not so lucky though. You can see him and Dark Blaze battling it out, but it doesn't matter because they'll both be losing a point. And you can see once again our Hollinator pulling those 3 infected marbles. But no worries, they have been treated and are ready for race number 2. There they all go, battling in funnel number 1. Our leader, Phantom, with a time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And it's going to be Dark Blaze, followed by Icebreaker taking the lead. I have no idea what Icebreaker has done in preparation for this tournament. Probably spent the last couple weeks getting his immune system ready for those Marvids. And he's going to be taking the lead now into funnel number 3, followed by Thunder. We have Biohazard and Winding Wind now, battling still in funnel number 2. And we have Phantom and Dark Blaze battling it out for that number 1 spot. And Thunder is going to be joining the fun, taking both of those marbles out. And Dark Blaze getting a nice hit on him. And he's going to be cutting in the inside corner now. And they're both battling one-on-one there, but Thunder still going to be keeping the lead. 1 more funnel until the group of Marvids are released. Dark Blaze, man, really hungry for that spot. Icebreaker and Tidal Wave now joining in the fun in funnel number 5. And it looks like, no, Dark Blaze is finally going to get his revenge and gets the lead into funnel number 6. And the Marvids now being released. You can see there, they're all ready to take out whatever they can in their path. They don't really care. But back in front, Thunder is going to take out Dark Blaze, but fails to get the lead at the end as it is taken by Tidal Wave. And Phantom stuck on the green path gets taken by Icebreaker. Stuck again in the green path, almost taken out by Thunder. A third strike there and he would have been out. Phantom now looking to have the slight edge. You can see Tidal Wave and Icebreaker really battling neck and neck. And Thunder going to be taking the lead into those tubes down the S-bend. And it's going to be Phantom versus Thunder in the final stretch. Who's going to be getting those 8 points? And Winding Wind just cheating out elimination for the second time in this marble race tournament. He's definitely got to watch out for those Marvids. Definitely don't want to let your guard down on them. Tidal Wave now going down the maze and Phantom almost catching up. But they'll be the first two to complete the track. And one Marvid beating out both Winding Wind and Icebreaker. And we'll be putting a challenge on Biohazard and Dark Blaze. Will those two marbles be able to beat out the Marvid? Looks like Dark Blaze will be able to, so is Biohazard. A lot tougher though on Winding Wind and Icebreaker. That Marvid now going down. And with him crossing the finish line, Winding Wind and Icebreaker have been infected. In the last marble race tournament a couple weeks ago, Icebreaker got infected not once but 4 times. I don't even know how that was possible. And a reminder, race 3 and 4 are considered rush rounds, so the 5th marble to get into the 4th funnel will be triggering the Marvid release. So the Marvids will certainly be a lot more aggressive than the past couple rounds. Seahorse and Biohazard battling neck and neck. Seahorse going to be getting the lead into the 3rd funnel. Seahorse has not been performing as well as he could have, but let's see if this race will turn things around. Since the Marvids will be a lot more aggressive, it is certainly survival of the fittest. Tidal Wave trying to get that edge, but just barely beaten out by Icebreaker. Dark Blaze coming in, giving Icebreaker a good run for his money. Seahorse looks to be getting the inside corner. Almost Tidal Wave. Seahorse again. Almost Dark Blaze there. And Tidal Wave's going to be getting the last laugh. Seahorse 3rd. Icebreaker 4th. And Biohazard is going to be triggering the Marvid release. Thunder now going down that funnel. The Marvids quickly making their way down. Phantom and Winding Wind need to pick up the pace. Biohazard being the 4th one in that funnel. And Thunder gets hit not once, but twice. Biohazard now just barely skimming that edge. Getting challenged there by Seahorse. Ooh, Seahorse almost getting that inside corner, but is beaten by both Biohazard and Thunder. And is he going to be beaten as well by Icebreaker? It's going to be Tidal Wave. And man, what happened to Seahorse? The first half of the race, he was doing phenomenal. And now it's like he doesn't even care if he gets beaten by those Marvids. Definitely not the right mindset to have in these competitive marble race tournaments. You can see the Marvids now hovering over Winding Wind and Phantom. Meanwhile, back in front, Thunder and Icebreaker getting a pretty good edge. Phantom just barely beating out the Marvids as well as Winding Wind. That's the 3rd time now that Winding Wind is playing unnecessary games. Seems like he's thinking that he can easily outsmart the Marvids, but he did not learn from his past few lessons. You can see there now battling all the Marvids, but is somehow still able to beat them. Man, we got to put Winding Wind into a mental hospital once this is all over. And I completely forgot about the lead there. Thunder and Icebreaker will be getting 1st and 2nd, followed by Dark Blaze. And the Marvid will be taking Biohazard's 3rd. And we have 5 marbles that will be getting that -1 point penalty. That's the unfortunate reality of the rush rounds, is that we'll be seeing more infected marbles. And unfortunately, Tidal Wave and Phantom are just some of them that will be losing a point. And Thunder now is going to be beating out Tidal Wave for the best time by 5 seconds. Icebreaker once again getting the lead into funnel number 2. Been doing exceptionally well in today's marble race tournament. Winding Wind just coming down, I believe, 3rd last. And we have Thunder, Icebreaker, and Phantom, the first 3 into funnel number 3. And Dark Blaze is going to be taking out Seahorse in that yellow path. Definitely some quick maneuvers if you want to pull off such a thing. And Icebreaker is going to be getting the lead into funnel number 4. And Seahorse coming down second. I believe Seahorse has been losing a point in, I think, every single race. Not looking good for Seahorse. He's probably going to be going down if he can't step up. Icebreaker still keeping that lead. Seahorse coming down second. It's going to be Thunder versus Phantom. Phantom's going to be getting third. 2 more marbles down that funnel, and the Marvids will be released. And I think it's going to be either Dark Blaze or Winding Wind triggering the release. It's going to be Winding Wind. Meanwhile, Icebreaker still keeping his lead into that funnel, and the Marvids will be starting their path of destruction. Unfortunately for Icebreaker, it looks like the competition has really gotten to him. Phantom, Thunder, and I believe, no, it's not going to be Seahorse, but Phantom and Thunder are really taking a toll on him. And Thunder going to be taking the lead, followed by Phantom. And it looks like Seahorse will also be taking away from Icebreaker. Yes, he will. But can he beat out Biohazard? Yes, he can. Ooh, Seahorse there putting a nice hit there on Phantom. And he's going to be circling the outer corner of that funnel. Definitely a big step back right there. Seahorse still getting instant karma from Icebreaker and Biohazard. And Phantom, once again, going to be battling Thunder in that final stretch. Icebreaker beating out both Biohazard and Seahorse into that final stretch. Phantom going to be getting first place. He's also been a marble, doing extremely well today. And I think Thunder is going to be taking second. No, wait, is it going to be Icebreaker? Yes, it is. Icebreaker getting second in today's marble race tournament, getting an additional 7 points. Things are looking good for him. We have Biohazard third, Seahorse fourth. Wait, he gets stuck up there on the Plinko maze. And I think Thunder is going to be beating him. But will he get freed before those Marvids come down? What a big upset for Seahorse, folks. And the Marvids will be beating him out. He could have gotten 6 or 5 points, but he's going to be getting that -1 penalty and will be joining Winding Wind, Tidal Wave, and Dark Blaze. And our winner now, Thunder, with 21 points. How were you able to consistently avoid those Marvids?
When I'm not on the field, I study the mistakes other competitors make in the funnels. With that knowledge, I studied the possible openings that would let me pass, and since then, it's all been in my subconscious. My goal is not just to beat the Marvids, but get as many points as possible, and that means getting first.
And as always, let's get to the highlights. First up in Tidal Wave, you could see he had the whole Plinko maze all to himself up until Phantom took a shortcut. And you can see here Icebreaker getting in a great hit there on Thunder. And you can see Icebreaker almost gets the lead, just skimming the edge, but gets beaten out by Thunder at the last second. But the biggest disappointment in today's race was Seahorse. It seemed like he got opportunity after opportunity to come back, but it seemed like he just wasted it. And you can see there, he was going to get 6 points, but just decided to lose against the Marvids. And there's our total points. Winding Wind appears to get the Icebreaker treatment and will be losing 4 points. And Thunder will be getting first place with a total of 44 points now. Tidal Wave going down to second. And there's our podium. Thunder getting first, and it's a relief that Icebreaker makes it onto the podium as well. If you enjoyed this video, guys, be sure to throw it a thumbs up, follow our social media down below, and go subscribe and ring that bell icon. We post new races every Friday, and we'll see you all next week.